What is it your girl's recording? Let's go ahead and let's talk about this. We were talking about JJK, and now is the perfect time to go ahead and segue right into that. Codename Super. Super, I know it is. I've been on you about when it is you gonna drop, but I'm glad it is that you dropped 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk about this. The day where it is that everybody all teamed up to seal Gojo. So without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into this next damn reaction.
Oh, yeah. It's time to talk about the day Gojo got captured. Some may say he went out a hero, cause it was really telling him to stay his outside of Shibuya. Gojo and the League of Curses was out there arguing on Twitter, and Gojo just had to say drop the Addy, knowing all too well that if he went there, he was gonna get his jump, but he just didn't care. He doesn't believe anyone could possibly beat him, and the Curses had that Greg Popovich level coach among them. He took over the body of Gedo and is now leading them with the plans. But let's go back to Gojo. So the next time we see him, he is just jumping through people, and this is really how some of y'all would act if you had powers. Congratulations, you earned yourself a lifetime stay at Area 51. They're finna do you like how they did 11, straight connect 4 into it. You should have hid your powers. Gojo's just standing there taking IG flicks. And I want you to know that all these three have to do is stall out Gojo for a couple of minutes. And that had Unk out there stressing, bro. Look at how he's leaning forward screaming at that plan. You thought this shit was gonna be easy? Nah, you better get in that field. And it's kind of crazy to look back and see how much he cares about his life now. Because when it came to Sukuna, he done threw his life away like it was nothing. This is next tier blazing. But yeah, he stands in front of all three of them. And look at Jogo, he think he Franklin Saint with that cane. Standing in front of the other curses like he the leader, telling Gojo that you're not going anywhere. But he's just like, gang, I told you to drop the Addy and I'm here. Why would I run? Their whole plan was to tire him out mentally. They were trying to make him lose his mind off the civilians that died in his watch. They must have thought his ass was like Peter Parker or Midoriya. Thought he would drop to his knees after he saw the first civilian die, but no. He just stood there and watched. Jogo was out there cooking the civilians, literally. And he just yanks the last guy's head off so effortlessly. Made it look like he was about to hit the meanest AI crossover. Even got Hanami racking up bodies, and Gojo just over there staring at him. And after some time, they were just like, alright bro, this shit is clearly not moving him. So they decided to attack him head on. Gojo starts it off by using the Magic Johnson blood manipulation. And I guess it was used to block his vision like a Mario Kart squid, but bro, he already got a whole blindfold. He did that shit for you. And it looks like it gave Hanami and Jogo the confidence to attack him. Cause they're really out there moving like they got the opening of a lifetime, smiling ear to ear. Now is our chance! Ass attack. No, that shit has no effect. You're hitting straight air. Gojo hits him with the smirk, but they weren't giving up though. Cause they give us this Storm 4 tag team cutscene, and it was all for them to put more elbow grease into the attack. Screaming and pushing themselves to the limit just for Gojo to TP out of it. But before I go any further, I gotta talk about that YouTube Premium. If you subscribe through my link or banner, I may earn a commission. You could get 2 months free using my affiliate link. You can enjoy watching YouTube with no ads, background play on.
Nah, that disrespect is crazy. Isn't JJK a copy and paste of Bleach? What we not about to fucking do? What we not about to do is say that.
On the platform, and I just knew he was on timing. Couldn't wait to take off the blindfold and flex his eyes. He finally sees them for real though, and he got to flame. Started calling Hanami a whole bunch of plant-based insults. Called her an asparagus.
Crazy statement for a first time chat.
A tree. He was really out there wilding. And the next thing he does is flat out disrespectful. So to start off the fight, he's gonna walk into the middle of both of them, putting himself in jump position. Can't get any easier than this. And this is really a pick your poison type of situation. If you don't attack him and start backing up, you're a bitch. But if you full on attack him and get cooked, you're slow. And they just had to take their pick. They chose to attack. Jogo throws the first punch and he gets caught effortlessly. He starts to get dragged, and look at this man's face. He knew he was cooked. Gojo pulls him and ducks down, putting him on his back, allowing him to evade the kick as well. And you know that sequence right there just extended those Mappa animators' contract by another 30 years. Yeah, they asses will never be free. Gojo sets Jogo to his knees, takes his arm, and hits him with this corny ass, "You need a hand?" And then yanks his arm right off him. Hanami's just late as hell to all this and tries punching him after the damage was done. And using Jogo's arm freshly ripped like that is a violation. But he wasn't done though, cause he kicks the CO2 out of Hanami, got her hitting the U, and the kick had her taste testing the ceiling. After all that, she don't land cleanly, stand there and stare at us like nothing happened. Nah, we saw that. And while she's trying to make us forget that she got work, Gojo's using a whole discus form to launch his ass to the wall. And after all that, Gojo pulls up with them. Had to stand there and hit a quick off guard. And Hanami's just like, wait a second. He's not even using Limitless for real. Just straight up hands and cursed energy. So she started doing her best for Hokage impression. Started using wood style jutsu, and look how Gojo turned. he out there looking like the Joker. I really have to sit there and keep reminding myself that he's not the villain. She throws the first 2 attacks at him, and Sun sat there and said, mouth covering his whole face. That had Hanami nervous, so she tried upping the difficulty on him. And Mans is still going through it gallantly. Even hit us with a gold cover mid-fight. I went 1 frame forward and he got this insane light Yagami type look in his face. And that's when I knew it was up for Hanami. He closes the distance, grabs on the roots, looking extra tweaked.
Relax.
And he's like, you know what? Let me change the grip like a...
There's somebody there's somebody within the fandom.
Looking extra tweaked.
Somebody in the fandom is gonna be like, oh my God, I wish it is that Gojo would look at me like that. Like, girl, stand up. Somebody gonna go ahead and be like, oh my God, look at how he's looking. It's like, come on.
Relax.
Come on.
And he's like, you know what? Let me
Don't get me wrong, I like Gojo too, but like I ain't that down bad.
change the grip like a cod attachment. And just yoinks that shit out her head. Gojo lands, and this is when I realized they're not even jumping for real. They're just out there baiting their teammates. Cause why did Chozo wait till after Jogo and Hanami got baked to then throw out this weak ass attack? These two are out there on the front lines using domain amplification to try to break through his limitless, while he's just sitting back there trying to snipe like a shitty Warzone player, knowing damn well the attack wouldn't get through. And you know, at that after party when Gojo's captured, he gonna be celebrating hard as hell, like he was really on the front lines. But this guy Gojo staring at him, he looked like he wanted to smack the rings out of him. And Jogo uses this opportunity to sneak Gojo, putting them right back in this animation. This guy Gojo looking at the duo like straight food, but especially this plant. He does the anime fight equivalent to the I know you not laughing, and turns right at Hanami. The aura got her pinned to the wall like Goku, and he's just walking her down. Jogo tries to threaten the lives of innocent people to get Gojo to let Hanami go, but unfortunately for him, Gojo is one of those as long as they ain't me type of person. So Jogo could go ahead and murk those civilians right now, and Gojo could be at peace with that. He decides to become Picasso though, uses her body to paint the walls and create straight vandalism. He watched that whole shit transpire and said, oh nah, why is he looking at the wall like that? Is he admiring his artwork? No, fuck no. If Chozo not gonna do shit, I'm done fighting him. Gojo turns, and that man hits the jets. Full on running away, and Gojo's chasing him like Jason. Cause he's not running after him or anything, he's just walking him down menacingly. Jogo starts tossing humans, and it's clear as day that no one's taking this shit serious for real. Cause after Gojo sees him escape, does the reverse Michael Jackson and hits him with one of these.
What are you doing?
Fuck on my way. He successfully stalls him out by throwing people and then running away, which gave enough time for the train to pull up. And they got the people who were waiting cheering, but it was the worst thing that could happen, cause it was filled with the Chop Brigade. They all flooded the scene attacking the civilians. And Mahito jumps out the train with excitement, just happy to bring chaos. And man, the hatred I have for him is second to one. The only person that has me beat is Eddie Brock. Brody really pulled up to the church, started praying, and demanded God to kill Peter Parker. You got this shit all wrong. That's not what he does. But nah, I was really waiting on...
Nah. The way how Eddie was just so sick of Peter in Spider-Man 3, bro, that hate was diabolical, bro. How do you know how much hate you have to do? Mind you, God don't even praying to God that you like somebody's life get GG'd. It's not how that works, bro. But he really was in the church, just Lord, please, and I ask you to get rid of this man. The swords are finally coming with me, Ari. Hey, okay. You know what I'm saying?
On his downfall. I'm sitting there watching like, yeah, smile while you can, because your days are definitely numbered. They continue to unalive civilians near Gojo, but this time the town is getting too crazy. He had to make a move, and fast. His hair starts swaying with no wind, and that's when I knew something crazy was gonna happen. Shit, I was there. Y'all see it. He activates his domain expansion for 0.2 of a second, which was literally the only way it wouldn't kill the humans. Basically became the Flash. And in basically 5 minutes his time, he kills 1,000 transfigured humans, and ends up saving the rest of the people in the subway station. Look at him, standing there holding the remains like Kratos. But then he sees a small cube on the ground, and that's when he knew it was checkmate. Gato pulls up and he was just like, got him. Had Gojo sitting there hitting the William Dafoe. I had to close my eyes cause they got my goat looking crazy. They end up sealing him though, which means we're not gonna be seeing him for a while. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for 508K. We moving.
Hey, you know, I appreciate you, Super. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little short. It's a little short, but it's fine though. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But super glad to see you back, doing everything it is that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? It's been a little lengthy minute. Super shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. Shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.